It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Doc. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Warriors in Oakland. Well, for Golden State, they are clearly amped up for this one and determined to have a strong showing from the get-go. They feel this is a game they can win and want to establish that pace early on. And Klay Thompson, part of the most feared 1-2 punch in the league. Kenny, do you think because he plays alongside Steph Curry, he gets overlooked as a talent?
No, because he's playing with a guy that we call what?
Oh, he makes it look Staffordless.
But his shooting certainly isn't appreciated as it should be. I think because of the great shooting of Steph Curry, he gets overlooked. His temperament and his mindset is second to none and a great number 2 option.
I'm about to say something that's not going to sound right, but Klay is the ultimate complementary player. I don't even believe I said that. Especially to someone like Curry due to his size, ability to shoot, and his defensive presence. Only because he's playing with Curry, I call him a complimentary player. But no disrespect, Klay is the man when it comes to putting that ball in the hole. Splaka-ka-tay-ow.
Yeah,
That's all
right.
you hear.
Time to go to Kevin Harlan. Kev.
Here we go, Shine On Gaming. Got the all-time teams going. Got the championship game from last year with all the best players that ever played for the teams. I really don't know much about the Warriors, but I know Brad Doherty, Mark Price, Craig Elo, and they're going to be playing with LeBron. We're going to go ahead and see who come off the bench for the Warriors, but this should be a hell of a matchup. Shine On Gaming. Like and subscribe. Holla back at your boy. Enjoy the mother-loving show.
Got an electric crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Golden State Warriors. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline. One thing you know, Doris, both these teams very strong on the backboard.
And that's about effort, right? There's got to be a willingness to mix it up physically, to be able to work hard. And you see teams that are not afraid to scrap and claw. Hey, that's how I play.
I love rebound. You did play that way, that's right. But you love rebounders, don't you?
I do, because I think it takes commitment. You've got to continue to work. You know, bodies are flying around in there. It's not for the faint of heart.
We've got it here to set the courtesy of Gatorade. All field ready to go for this. On the court for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving is out there with Larry Hughes. Then it's Nance. Then there's Doherty. And it's LeBron in at the 4 slot. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Doherty, the screen. Hughes against Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Hughes, good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Let's hope that's never the plan, and certainly not this early in the game. You don't want to let him get on a roll. That can make a long night for you.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
2 shots, gentlemen.
And there's the foul against Cleveland.
2.
And out of the Republic of Georgia, Pachulia, a late second-round pick back in 2003. He's carved out, Doris, a very solid career.
Yeah, I mean, Kev, listen, we're talking great IQ and toughness. Works hard on the glass, sets good screens. He's not a big-time scorer or shot blocker, but he's very effective playing that pivot position.
And the second free throw, good.
Think about this. Zaza Pachulia started playing professional basketball at the age of 16, and he's staying ahead of the curve for his post-playing career as well. This guy's pursuing his master's in business, studying at Harvard, and learning real estate. This is a man with a plan.
No good from Irving.
If you're going to screen for your man, screen like you mean it.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Boy, the defense can't be so relaxed when he has a look like that.
Hughes kicks to Doherty. The Warriors pull it in. And Pachulia, one of the smartest players in the NBA, basketball IQ or otherwise.
Well, Kev, how about this? He speaks 4 languages: Georgian, Turkish, Russian, and English. And he also owns some hotels in Europe that have done quite well. He's got a head for numbers.
Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Hughes with it. They set the screen. Here's Irving. Drains the 19-footer.
Boy, Irving's so comfortable at any range. A mid-range jumper, though, that's his sweet spot.
Curry kicks to Durant. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Thompson outside. Again, the miss by Thompson.
They got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Hey, you know, it happens sometimes. Clear your mind, on to the next play.
The Warriors trail. To the middle, here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
This guy is such an offensive talent. The points will all be there for him. That much we know.
Irving against Curry. Doherty fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And you know, you look at the depth of the Warriors, never mind their dominant starting 5, Greg. Their reserves are as good as some starting units in the NBA.
And for some teams, that can cause problems, where guys aren't playing as much as they feel they deserve. When you're playing for a team that's competing for a championship, though, players understand that some sacrifice is required.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Mullins checked in for Pachulia. Richmond comes in for Klay Thompson. Hardaway is subbed in for Steph Curry. And for the Cavaliers, Ilgauskas is checked in for Nance. Smith comes in for Larry Hughes. And it's Price in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Durant. From past the arc. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Ron Lou for just a minute. I asked him where the advantage may be tonight, and he said, our shot blocking sets us apart. Now, we do have to play solid all-around defense, but we have people in the back who can help us quite a bit when we get broken down inside. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Well, guys, give us your thoughts on that.
Well, I think for a team that has the ability to control a game with its defense, that's where I would expect the focus to be.
You know, I think you always want to balance, if you can get it, on both sides of the basketball, but their defense can really set the tone for how they want this game to be played.
The Warriors leading. Outside Hardaway. .110 left in the first quarter. And the Cavaliers so high-powered offensively. They've done a great job of surrounding LeBron James with shooters.
So I think, Kevin, you and I both know that's how the league is trending. And the Cavs set records last year for three-pointers made in the playoffs. It's become their identity, and as successful as they've been, I don't see that changing.
And he can't hit the second.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Price kicks to Thompson. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Smith missing again.
Just have to shake that miss off. He knows he can make it.
Price against Hardaway. He kicks it to Iguodala. Puts it up from 17. Count that one. Richmond's got his first basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to do a better job getting out there on him on those mid-range jumpers. That's his specialty.
Price kicks to James. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. It's stolen by Green. Here's Mullen, and the rejection by James.
Don't bring that weak stuff in here. LeBron always on the prowl to send shots back with force.
Nice shot by Smith.
A room service assist to cap that possession. That pass was right on target.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron,
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does pretend LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
You know, relying on a quick outlet pass, racing the ball up court, guys filling the lanes. They clearly want this to be a track meet.
It's the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Pachulia is out there with Durant, and it's Mullen in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Irving. He's got 5.
Well, Cleveland coach Tyronn Lue, of course, played 11 years in the NBA. Started, came off the bench, won titles with the Lakers, played on the worst team in the league. I mean, breadth of experience seems to serve him well as a head coach. He's certainly seen enough.
Here's Curry after Brad Daugherty's basket. It's Durant on the wing. Daugherty defending. Nance against Mullen. Nance passes to Irving. Back to Nance. Cleveland moving it around. Now Daugherty. 5 on the clock. To the wing right side. Here's Price. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Thompson. And Lue gives Coach Doc Rivers credit for seeing the coaching potential in him when he didn't see it in himself.
You're right, Kevin. Rivers told him, you could coach for me. And Tyronn wasn't so sure. Thought coaching sounded like too much work. 6 years later, change of heart, called Doc to ask for a job, and the rest is history.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Andre Iguodala has continued to display his versatility throughout his career. He was a former All-Star and, of course, the Finals MVP in 2015 and the leader of the Warriors' elite bench unit. He said, I really try to lead by example. When the first unit's playing well, we try to maintain. When they aren't connecting quite like they should be, it's our job to come in and fix that. Kevin, he's always been one of the team leaders in plus-minus.
A coach on the floor, D.A. Thanks. Now Price. Following Durant's three-point attempt.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Tom's the bucket.
And a lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
Boy, just impossible for either team to gain the upper hand. Momentum swinging back and forth on every possession.
Now here's Price. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Goes up on the wing. Irving misses. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And this Warriors team so dominant on so many levels. But for me, what energizes them is that fluidity and that unselfishness of their offense. I mean, it's so much fun to play that way, and that joy feeds into every aspect of the game.
Here's Price. That one a little long.
Sometimes you've got got to get right in the shooter's grill to bother him, and that's what they did to him.
Kicks to Pachulia. It's tipped. Price against Thompson. Price dishes to Irving. Back to Price. And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. And the Warriors with such terrific decision-making and ball movement. It's hard to beat them playing old-school isolation offense.
And modern NBA defenses make it hard to score that way. Meanwhile, the Warriors are able to create open looks time and time again with their skill level and constant motion.
Here's Doherty. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. And Doherty kicks to Price. The three. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
You know, it feels like he's forcing things, getting a little frustrated by not letting the game come to him.
3 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here's Doherty. Price up top to stop the run. Price can't get that one to fall.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
It's about awareness and an ability to get out on the shot and disrupt without fouling. Beautiful.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Durant. And both free throws good for Durant.
Yeah, shooting free throws among the many things he does well.
Here's Smith, and it's good. Caught through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You guys know that's the kind of play that can get J.R. Smith absolutely taking over for a stretch of the game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from J.R. Smith. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith, all set to take a look back. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. Few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
That concludes our halftime.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Well, there are very few defenders who can check him one-on-one. And in fact, collectively, he's a challenge for defenses.
Doris, you spent a lot of time covering basketball in the Big East. Back at Providence, you were all Big East as well. Who are some of your favorite NBA players to come out of that terrific conference?
Well, the two guys that come to mind are Chris Mullin and Patrick Ewing. Now, I was a Georgetown Hoya fan because I love John Thompson. He's a Providence College grad. And I told Chris Mullin that he was absolutely horrified. He said, DB, how could you be a fan of the Georgetown Hoyas and all that Hoya paranoia? I said, Chris, I loved your sweet stroke, but the Hoyas were my team.
Such a physical conference, too. And I think they brought a whole new texture to the game of college basketball.
Oh, there's no question. To me, that's when I became a fan of college basketball. I chose Providence College because I was a Big East fan.
Kidding.
Oh, no question about it.
I think about Dave Gavitt, too. The late, great Dave Gavitt. I know you knew him, you respect him. His legacy lives on.
You know, Kevin, the thing about Dave Gavitt is he's one of the rarest type of individuals, those with vision.
Well said. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. They've got Kyrie Irving. LeBron James is out there with Nance. Then it's Larry Hughes. And it's Doherty in at the 5 down low. Here's James following the basket by Stephen Curry. Pass to Hughes. Nance a screen. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You know, probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
The Cavaliers shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And you think of the great outside shooting of the Cavs. Doris, how much of that is the brilliance of LeBron James creating those shots for his team?
Look, you hit the nail on the head, Kevin. LeBron is not only one of the most devastating slashers and finishers, but his passing might be his greatest strength. Pinpoint bullet passes that zip into shooters' hands before the defense can react. And you look at his shooting percentage on his passes, sky high.
4 on the clock. Irving from long range. Green with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Durant. And no good that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. James, the pass to Irving. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. To the paint. Here's Doherty. The kick out to Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
Inside, Kevin Durant with the slam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge, or at least contest the shot.
Here's Green. He's got 5. Outside Curry. It's tipped. The Cavaliers trail by 3. James wide open. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field.
I love seeing LeBron James back in wine and gold, guys. I mean, I think he's here where he belongs and isn't going anywhere else. You know, nevertheless, he's kept that player option after every season, something that gives him a lot of control over his future.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And LeBron with a huge voice, it seems, in the Cavaliers' decision-making. Everything from roster decisions, Doris, to who's the head coach.
Well, there's always a lot of questions about how much power LeBron wields in any organization he plays for. It would be a tricky balance for any head coach because you're in the lead role. For LeBron, he's a great player, and he wants to put greatness around him.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Pachulia. Mullen comes in for Kevin Durant. Richmond, who's checked in for Thompson. Hardaway is subbed in for Steph Curry. Now here's James. He dishes it to Thompson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
You You know, guys, you could make the case that Tristan Thompson has a center's game and a power forward's frame. He put on some weight going into last season in order to spend more time at the 5. That was probably a wise choice.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know our old friend Steve Kerr was new to coaching when he took the reins of the Warriors, but he'd mentored under the greats. He said that Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich both had an almost scary amount of presence. As for Steve, he said, I'm very laid back. I believe in the calm presence of a coach more so than the ranting and raving and screaming and yelling. I guess that's what he says to the referees anyway, guys.
Cool under pressure, but D.A., he's as competitive as they come. Thank you. Here's Hughes. Mitch Richmond picking up that last basket, and the shot goes in. Hughes got 7 points. And Thompson able, Doris, to defend the 4 and 5 spot pretty well.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you know, you love his ability to be able to bang inside and also move laterally when he's away from the rim. And though he's not a great shot blocker, he gives you just enough rim protection when you play him at the 5 spot.
Here is Richmond. The Cavaliers making the shot. Again, Richmond missing.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
LeBron passes to Hughes. He dishes it to Price. Top of the key. Makes a big height bounce and goes in.
Clearly caught him off guard with that move. Not the guy you'd expect to bust out a spin, but it worked beautifully there.
Here's Richmond. Nice shot from the wing. Richmond's got 4 points this quarter. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Warriors on. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve.
Right now is when we go, good shot, great shot, right? Right now is when we talk on every screen down here and switch and ice and all the stuff we do on point.
And that's Steve Kerr. This is what his teams do. They take away a lot of easy shots, easy baskets.
Yeah, you heard him. Ice the screens. Communicate. Give me everything you've got defensively.
And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. It's small ball with Iguodala and Green down low. Hardaway is out there with Richmond. And it's Mullen in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Draymond Green. Iguodala outside. Tipped away. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. He feeds it to Richmond. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Back to Price. LeBron outside. Pass to Augustus. Hughes against Richmond. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Different look here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for Iguodala. Kevin Durant comes in for Mullen. Thompson, he's checked in for Richmond. And Curry subbed in for Hardaway. Cleveland also making some changes. Brad Doherty, he's checked in for Augustus. Nance comes in for Thompson. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Price. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Counted Warrior lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Doherty. Curry dishes to Pachulia. Down low. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist. assist from Green.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Outside Irving. Pass to Hughes. There's the screen. Back to Irving. Fires from deep. Great tee that time from Curry. Warriors leading by 5. Durant kicks to Green. Outside for Durant. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
James with it, guarded now by Durant. Jumper off the screen. That is off. Great tee that time from Green. Durant against Nance. And Durant gets double teamed. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, that's a case where they're really in sync on that bucket with the lead pass hitting him in stride, on time and on target.
Doherty with the screen on Green. Pulls it from the elbow. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Well, LeBron's going to put in work from the mid-range if you start to give him that kind of space.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Green, the pass to Curry. He feeds it to Durant. Durant with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 7.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
They need fast, efficient possessions, and that may not be enough.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Back to Thompson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
He shows the killer instinct and puts the game away at the line.
Cleveland. They're trailing by 10. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Different look here for the Warriors. David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Green. Richmond, he's checked in for Thompson. Hardaway is subbed in for Curry. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Ilgauskas is checked in for Doherty. Thompson comes in for James. J.R. Smith's checked in for Larry Nance. And it's Price in for Kyrie Irving.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, once it got to crunch time, out came that killer instinct. They flat out dominated to put it away.
Thompson, he's checked in for Durant. 32 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Thompson, a screen on Richmond. There's the pass to Augustus. And the 3 off target. Richmond dishes to Hardaway. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how did you guys get this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many options, so many good players, man. We just had to rally around each other and get stops.
Yeah, you guys played your best ball at the end and got the win. Congratulations.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's Draymond Green.
Draymond Green wins games for you. It's just that simple. The energy, the intensity that he brought onto the floor tonight is incredible. Defensively, he's one of the few guys in the league that can guard all 5 positions. That alone makes Draymond Green a unique and special talent.
He loves playing in front of his home crowd. He looked like he was having a blast out there, and he gave him a lot to cheer about. Whether he was scoring or doing something else, he was involved in so many big plays.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.